Brainy Dose presents 15 Things a Man Will Do Only If He Really Loves You. Knowing how someone really feels can be a tricky thing to gauge, but even more so when it comes to romantic feelings, especially when it comes to men. Does he truly love you and want to be with you? Or does he have other intentions? After all, you don't want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you, right? But how can you be sure? Maybe this list can give you a better idea of what a man who truly loves you is actually like. If you have his heart, he will probably do all of the following. Number 1, he will treat you with 100% respect. One of the biggest requirements of a healthy relationship that most people take for granted is respect. A guy who loves you will respect you as a person. He will respect your choices, your beliefs, and ideas. It may not sound super sexy, but it's necessary for any lasting relationship. And any guy who wants one with you will want to respect you and have your respect as well. Even if he doesn't always agree with you, he will still try to see things from your perspective and respect your point of view, the same way he hopes you'll do for him. Number 2, he will really listen to you. Men are often accused of not being good listeners. Whether he forgot that it was your cousin's anniversary this weekend or what your favorite flowers are. But small details like these do matter, and a man who cares for you will always listen and remember little things you mention. He will do his best to take in all the details he can because it's his way of showing how much he values you and what you have to say. Number 3, he will actually consider your advice. Most men tend to avoid advice given to them, especially if you're always eager to provide information and point out their mistakes. But once you understand that a man does not want you to solve his problems and that he prefers to figure things out himself, you give him the independence his ego wants. When he sees that you support him, believe in him, and have faith in his abilities, that's when he'll want your advice. He will seriously consider your suggestions because he truly values your opinion. He will get past his pride and try things your way. Number 4, he will fight for you. And fighting for you also means fighting with you sometimes. To be clear, this doesn't mean calling you names, picking a fight for no reason, and especially not physical altercations. You see, fights, or arguments rather, don't always mean bad times for the relationship. Occasional disagreements and discussions are a good sign that he's trying to make things work. It shows that he really is committed to you and wants to find solutions for your relationship. Number 5, he will compromise. A relationship is not a business transaction, and it shouldn't be a what's in it for me situation. Someone who's just playing the field and only gets into relationships to get something out of it won't ever sacrifice his self-interest to stay with anyone. When a man truly loves you, he wants to see you happy, even if it occasionally means putting aside his own interests for the sake of yours. However, this does not mean that he will become a doormat and let you take advantage of him. Compromise goes both ways. Number 6, he will get a little jealous. You may find this a bit surprising, but jealousy is among the most human of all emotions. Everyone gets jealous sometimes, especially when they think they're about to lose someone they care for. If a guy shows jealousy, it means he has strong feelings for you and doesn't want to lose you. He'll try his hardest to always be the closest person to you, and he'll have no problem interrupting your conversations with other guys. Of course, not all men will do that. They might not want to come off as controlling or obsessive, but they will still ask questions. Sometimes a man might not even realize that he's doing this, but actions tend to speak louder than words. Number 7, he won't care what you do as long as you're together. Whether you're just going shopping or attending a party on the weekend, he'll want to be involved. A man who truly loves you will want to spend as much time with you as possible, and not just on date nights. A meaningful relationship is just as much about the mundane things as it is about the exciting stuff. Number 8, he will love how you look even on your bad days. The more time people spend together, the more comfortable they get with each other, and the need to impress and always be all done up simply dissipates. Of course, this isn't always the case, but you'll both eventually feel free to walk around in your pajamas and ratty sweatpants, and he'll still think you're beautiful no matter what you're wearing. For him, it's not what you wear, the makeup you put on, or how you style your hair. It's you he loves, your smile, your little quirks, and your personality. Number 9. He will be proud of you. A man who loves you won't be shy about being proud of you. Whatever you put your efforts into, your family or your career, you can be sure that your hard work won't go unnoticed. All of the admirable things you do and how much you work toward your goals make him proud and happy. Even if you fall short, he'll still be proud that you tried in the first place. And if you are both competitive, he won't feel as crushed about coming in second place. Number 10. He'll follow through on promises. Most people are good at making promises, but not everyone can follow through on them. Someone who cares about you, though, will always try to follow through on their promises. That said, a man who loves you wants you to think highly of him, and he knows that he can't get the respect he wants on empty promises. Going back on his word means breaking the trust, and he cares for you too much to sabotage your relationship. If he's honest and always tries to follow through, it shows how much he values your opinion and your heart. Number 11. He will always make you feel safe. Men are naturally protective as a result of biological evolution. They want to protect the people they love, whether it's protecting physically or emotionally, but protecting nonetheless. If a man loves you and cares about you, he'll always try to make you feel safe and will never make you question whether he'll be there for you when you need him. He will always stand by you and will stand up for you. He will be your teammate and your biggest supporter through life. Number 12. He'll treat your family and friends with respect. When a man loves you, he will accept and treat your friends and family with respect too. If someone's important to you, they'll become important to him by default. Even if he doesn't like some of your family members or friends, he'll keep his mouth shut because he knows that they mean a lot to you. Number 13. He will include you in his plans for the future. Including you in his future plans is a definite sign that a guy wants a long-term relationship with you. Not just a date for next week or planning something special for your birthday. I'm talking about making major life decisions with you in mind and even asking for your advice. Obviously, if you've only been together for a few weeks, you don't really qualify to have a say in any life decisions your partner makes. But if you've been dating for a while, he should consider your input carefully and include you in any plans he makes. Number 14. He will care about your needs. It takes effort from both of you to have a healthy, satisfying relationship. And this applies even more so for long-term relationships. Intimacy can start to seem like a chore instead of a special time to connect, particularly if one partner has given up on pleasing the other. Physical intimacy should be enjoyable for both people involved. And if your partner is doing his best to make you happy, and you're trying to do the same, you're on the right track. Sure, after the honeymoon stage, physical time tends to decline a bit naturally. But at the end of the day, it's the quality that counts, not the quantity. Number 15. He will take notice of little things that make you happy. Sometimes it's the little things in life that mean the most. Maybe he remembered to bring you a cup of your favorite coffee in the morning, or you've snuggled up together to watch your favorite show after a long, crappy day. Whatever little things bring a bit of joy to your day, if your partner makes sure to notice them and bring them about more often, it shows how much he loves and cares for you. Making an effort to perform small acts of kindness like these shows a level of appreciation that you would not get in a short-term fling. Guys, do you agree with this list? Is there anything else you would add? And ladies, does your man make you feel loved? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.